Trust me, I could probably do this for 10 hours straight without stopping. Or very little. I had to turn the back the camera up some. Now, all up in here, I'm like, man, come on, back it up. He's like, oh. No, I'm like, back it up, please. Okay, so in all seriousness, we were sent here by the Most High, the ancestors, the ones way above us who got the real power, but they ain't as uptight as you think. But they are fed up. I think whatever 400 years, it might be 400,000 years. And for some reason, they waiting until now to do what they're gonna do. And it's other people to do other things. And, you know, I consider us like a first wave or something. I don't really know. See, I'm not playing with it, but I'm just going along until I get the next thing. But anyway, we're gonna think about the problems. Like, we tried to use it. Let me start. One reason we got in trouble with the Most High and the ancestors, the ones who got us doing this, because we didn't plan this. Trust me, we didn't. Let me make this clear. Our platform, our purpose, sent by God to make it easy for you, is to basically open your minds and change it so that you can change, because the change is coming anyway. You know, you talk about great resets and all that. Most of y'all don't even know what that means at all. And it's happened before, probably in the 1920s. But I ain't gonna get into all that. But when this happens again, if you look like us, you know, copper colored and shit, brown skin, but not black, not African American, not nigga. I mean, you know, we all guilty of it. Hey, nigga, what's up, my nigga? I mean, I done got to the point at my age, and I'm 51, it make me fucking sick. Because we really we've said it so much that you can't tell me most of us don't believe in some way, shape, or form. We think we ain't got no free will. And yeah, we do got free will, but it might not be as free as you think. It is freer than you think, and what you don't got really ain't got nothing to do with the other man, if you know what I mean. Because trust me, I ain't never bought it into that we ain't got no free will shit. And you can't tell me you gonna get up every morning, move how you need to move or whatever, go do a job, and I know we all hate it, and then go fuck around on the basketball court and thank you Michael Jordan, or go in the mirror with putting on makeup for 3 hours like you going somewhere special. Get the fuck out of here with that. That ain't about none of that. Oh. Yeah, I'm frustrated because the shit done got so bad that God himself or whoever works in this way done touched me with this spirit to try to make one of the changes. But you got other people, and I'm gonna say this because I think I'm supposed to, like Dane Calloway. See, I was misfocused with that, but now I got it. Yeah, Dane, I know what you're doing to a good extent, and I don't know how it's gonna work out overall, but I know it's gonna work out as long as we do our part. And for real, Dane, honestly, I almost single-handedly fucked that up in my mind. But I don't think they got a replacement, because I was born for this, apparently. And I think he was too, because the way we came about ain't no coincidence. And that's a good point to get to what we was gonna say before we close off this one. He has a daughter. This is perfect. He has a beautiful daughter. And I ain't gonna say her name because the little thing that I would, because it wouldn't matter. She got a name that most of us that got this kind of complexion wouldn't have anyway. So come on. Her name ain't Shanasta, Shalakisha, or none of that shit. Okay. So anyway, his baby mama Cherish, y'all gonna use all the terms that y'all using, because that's what they want me to do, because they know I know them. Because I done watched and discussed, and I don't mind a lot of these terms, they make sense. But what I'm talking about, it ain't the baby mama terrorist term. Shout out Mr. Palmer. See, I know how to do it now, so it's on. Don't even worry about it. But the baby mama terrorist, like the one that he attached to, and I don't like you. You see, I couldn't get to you the other way, but now you can't run. And they say no threat, and I ain't worried about you. You better be worried about something else, because you may not believe it, and my family too. Your mom and daddy, his mom and daddy, and whoever. See, my mama's still here, but my daddy, he ain't out here either. He up there. And I never really had no doubt, and it ain't like we really spoke. But when they brought me out here, without my knowledge, I mean, it wasn't against my will. They led me here. To me, it was my idea, spur of the moment. But I can tell you, without a doubt, I didn't have any idea doing. I didn't have no plan doing that at all. Up until we got here, I told him that. And then I got here and went into this spiritual, like crazy trance where I thought I was doing the video of a lifetime. Yeah, this is real shit. See, I'm an honest person, but I ain't never been this honest in front of the whole world. But that's the reason I'm doing that. And I already told you, we probably ain't gonna get no monetization, and I'm gonna shout out people. What's up, Black Ram 313? You gonna see this one. More people need to start going to these platforms. Oh, he ain't Omara, the Crypto Game Podcast. Now, I know I ain't gonna get in trouble for none of this. And somewhere along the way, but I ain't gonna jump the gun. I'm sure I'm gonna have to confront some other people that's doing more harm. Yeah, I learned quick now. Because I was ready to call y'all by name and figure out how the fuck to talk to you. Because once I do, trust that. And you can know it by now. I'm telling you, I'm 51, almost 52. Up until a couple weeks ago, maybe, I couldn't do this. Now, the fact that I'm doing it the way I'm doing it now and looking forward to it, because I've been waiting a long time to say it, some of y'all out there, females especially, yeah, you know, some of the worst. I don't care if they think they're a bald eagle or y'all call it that. That shit funny to me because that's being nice. I gotta get this in real quick before I turn it over to my nephew to tell you a little something about his baby mama Terry and her family and even my family, acting like they love a baby and everything, and why they treating their son like an outcast, and why? Because he's trying to be somebody, and because I helped him out so much that he had to end up here, and I didn't plan that, but it was the best choice, and yet everybody still don't really know what's going on, but that's all right, because see, I jumped the gun. They about to learn right now, and now you gonna know I ain't crazy, and you can believe what you want, but you keep fucking up, because y'all lost, and I've been on that, but they sending me to help y'all too. But they may put y'all on the back burner, so we're gonna leave y'all alone right now, because I don't need that shit. But this is important because this plays into the internet. Oh, and real quick, he remind me. Y'all talk about The Matrix. That shit is real. I love that movie. I've seen them all. I can tell you just about everything in every scenario. And I lived even the one with the police officer thing or whatever, Agent Smith, when he wanted to make the phone call. How can you make the phone call if you have no mouth, you can't talk? That was me. I could talk, but goddamn bad, and I could barely think when I could barely talk. For me personally, you talking about hell, that was torture. And I said that. I said this is torture and every fucking thing else you can think of for a man like me. I'm sure everybody had their own. But if you know me, like I said, I thought about eating a bullet right there and there. And I ain't playing that shit about murking and whatever the fuck y'all say. You know, 304s. Yeah, they 304, but they hoes too. Yeah, see, that's what it is about. Because this kind of shit has been in my head when I couldn't say it. And this shit's so serious that God himself don't say it most of the time. Because that's what all this shit's going to be about. This ain't no church. And I ain't never really liked church. I went for a while, but when I was old enough, I asked my grandparents, that's what I used to always go with. My father died. And my granddad, he didn't like to miss church at all, but we wasn't church people for real. I mean, he might have thought he was, but he was more like me, just more under control with everything. And he didn't have to be because he come from a different time. My granddad was born like the early 1900s. I had to go back to fucking check that. My dad was born in 1934. I would go out to that graveyard to show you the headstone, but fuck that. Take my word. My great-grandmother from Snow Hill, Alabama. We're going to go there in a little while, but right now we got to deal with this. I don't know. She was 100-some years old. We don't really know when she died, but she was born in 1800s, obviously, and I knew her well. We went to that house. Yeah. She lived out there in base in the woods in an old, what you would think was a slave house, but it wasn't no slave house. And we're going to have to rethink that whole slave shit too, but I ain't got time for that right now. And we'll get back to all that. First thing I need to do is real quick, because this going to run long and we ain't careful, but we got plenty to do. Take a little time Listen to my nephew, Christian Lee Griffin, as he say, that is his name. Same as his father's middle name. My father's middle name and my grandfather's middle name. If I ain't mistaken, my grandfather's wife, my father's father, my grandmother, Letty Lee. I don't know where to get this Lee shit from, but there's a lot of Lees in there. And I'm gonna be fair. I got my other brother, Norman Lee Griffin III. It's all Lees, but thank God they ain't do that shit to me. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let you see, and let him try to tell you. He gonna have a hard time with it because he been going through this shit for a while. Of his own family actually using his child, including his parents, to make him an outcast. And they think I don't know, and shame on y'all. But you know what? You ain't got to worry about that shit that scared the shit out of you. Because I know it did. And I knew it would. But I didn't think it would scare you that fucking bad. You panicked, didn't you? Didn't you, B? You panicked your ass off. And you thought you was going to call this story that rowdies? And I bet it fucked you up when I hung up. And I know it did because when my brother, the one that called me, of all y'all, when he ain't got shit to do with it, and he didn't know what to fucking say, he gonna text me a paragraph this long about what this man need to do. Well, ain't none of y'all told me what he need to do and what I need to be doing with him. Ain't put one dime and you won't even let him spend time with you. But you know what? I got time for that because I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to do it so aggressively, but I realized, and they made me realize, we got time for that, people. I'm not trying to hurt y'all. I'm just trying to let you know you lost and you've been lost because family don't do family like that, especially for some outside hoe. And I don't care if that's his baby mama because she deserved that. Yeah. See, I ain't gonna be on that bullshit, but when it comes to certain things, I do get aggressive. And this time, they ain't gonna fuck with me because this is what they actually sent me here for. And I ain't gotta get aggressive with violence. Because if you try to debate me and tell me I'm wrong, I got everything up here in a long history to shoot you right the fuck down. Especially with this internet shit. So you talking about the fucking Matrix, y'all in it. And the internet's a problem. And you see these glasses, I didn't think about it until my nephew said, because we talked about this. This is the Matrix. You are in it. And I don't want to say I'm Neo, but I'm definitely part Neo and Morpheus, because we got to do something. But fuck all that, because see, I don't want to get to the point where you think I'm entertaining you. You can believe it's real if you're not, but I know. So I almost want to kill myself behind it. Yeah, we ain't gonna play this fucking shit about unalive. Real quick, I'm sorry. And y'all people who help YouTube make all that money, especially us, I just want to jump in and just shake y'all and say, what the fuck y'all doing? These people got y'all so scared. It's unalive and you know, I normally know, but it's too much going on in my mind. But you know what I'm talking about. You gotta look, ninjas, ain't necessarily nothing wrong with that. It's funnier than niggas for sure. But it's kind of a problem because it just goes to show that even if you change the word, you still in that mindset. Yeah, I'm sure most of y'all know that, but you roll with it anyway. And so do I. Because it's kind of playful. I'm fair enough. But all that other shit, ain't nothing cool about it. So anyway, we'll get back to all that. Let him do something more important at this point and tell you a little bit about the stuff he's been to when he's trying to just see his daughter. He have a hard time even talking to her, and he'll tell you that. I mean, and because of the influence he's getting and she's getting and is not getting, I've seen over time, listened to over time when she called him on the phone, and they video text and she can't pay attention, and his mom in the background yelling. She got one of them boyfriends who think he doing something and ain't gonna never be there, and got the nerve to have something to say about him or whatever when he temporary anyway and don't know nothing. You know, sir, brother, whatever your name is, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful no more, because I wanted to just knock all your head off. And it got me in trouble with God, period. So, fuck y'all, all y'all. If you ain't gonna get right and you're gonna keep being lost, then fuck you. You know, you don't fuck with me anyway. But, you know, it ain't even that deep, because I done got close enough to know it's there. So when I do go, I know where I'm going, especially if I do what I'm doing now. And they showed me the consequences of what it could be before I even got there if I don't do this shit right. Because otherwise we wouldn't be on YouTube talking this way. Not even me. But they all right. This is the only way that we can actually possibly make a change, instead of talking about shit all the time and letting the whole show get derailed. I'm sorry. And because you realize the views are going up and you getting more likes and you think that's going to lead to a bright future, and it probably will, but it's still fucking everything up. Now, anyway, we'll get back to it. I got plenty of time because he told me so. We're going to let him tell you a little bit more about his situation. It's on you, man. You run however you want to. I ain't going to stop you. You've been waiting a long time to get it out.
No. How y'all doing? So, like he said, let me get this camera right. But like he said, my name is Chris.
Yeah, you and that camera, go ahead, man.
But nah, man, I'm gonna be honest, you know, cause we all go through it. We ain't as different as we all think. It's just how much we willing to get through and what we willing to do for it. But my daughter is very important to me. I love her to death, and she know it. Every time I get on the phone with her, it's like she ain't missed a step in knowing that I'm her daddy and, you know, I love her.
Mama, I'll stop you real quick. Yeah, his daughter do love him. When he first came down here, in those circumstances, I ain't had no choice. He was about to be homeless in Nebraska when he shouldn't have been with a girlfriend. Like a lot of them that was doing more to drag him down than bring her up, but he couldn't see it. She gone. He do love his daughter. He loved her so much when he first got here. I want to tell you, man, I love your daughter too, but I'm tired of fucking hearing about it because I can't do nothing about it. Your folks say they won't act right, and one of them is my brother. He come from the same seed as me. I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but I do know what his problem is, but I ain't gonna do that. So let him go on back, man. Go on, take it.
But anyway, man, and as in for the fathers out there, you know, I believe y'all love your children also. And y'all want to be there just as much as I probably want to be there. For all the other ones, you know, I don't know what happened or whatever else. But just long story short, you know, I just start off with my own parents. You know, I ain't got nothing to get against y'all, really. I really don't. Because, you know.
I do. Go ahead.
But I understand, you know, y'all not perfect and we got a lot of changing to do. And that's within all of us. But you know, as a son, I'll be honest, you know, that do hurt me like a mug, you know, that my own mother.
It's fucking them up. See, I'm gonna let you say what you want to say, but they need to feel your pain. Now go ahead. We ain't gonna make you feel good no more. That's a goddamn for sure. And I ain't never tried anyway. That's his problem. Deal with it, man. Fuck that. People, man.
But you know, as my mother, I'll be honest. That did hurt. That you know, you try to hide all what you do. I know you talking to Ashley. I know you've been talking to Ashley, and you know that's her name. That's the mother of my child. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But I know you was talking to her. I know you. And my thing is, what hurt me the most is that you knew that girl did everything she could to stop me in any type of track. And to be honest, like the thing about like the government thing. I was paying child support. I put myself on child support.
Because you told him to, which I would have never told him to. No, he, you know what? I'm going to let him go, but the thing is, the reason why he can't get the shit out, it is your fault. Yeah. Boy, I almost said your name, but you know where to start with. Since you so worried about somebody gonna get killed, listen, when nobody gonna get y'all killed, I just exposed the true cowards you are. This man all kind of fucked up since we got to put it out here, and they let me do it. Oh, yeah, you ain't going to run from it no more because, see, everybody's scared of you. And you know, you was all right, but I ain't got nothing to lose. And I got backing that you can't pay for, which you ain't got no money anyway. We know where that come from. See, you done fucked up now because you didn't want to talk to nobody, but I ain't asked you to talk to me. You make fun of your son every chance you get in his lowest despair. And then y'all get mad at me for trying to help him out, which has been over a fucking year here. So y'all can kiss my ass. And I wish you say something to my face. Now I'm gonna let him go because maybe now you're listening to his pain because you think it's a goddamn joke and you one of the main reasons that caused it. And my brother, he ain't got the balls to be the man that's in his bloodline like he's supposed to be. I told you a long time ago, I feel like, man, if I could take your fucking last name, I would. Because you know your daddy, but you wasn't but a year old when he was born, so you think he don't exist. And he loved your ass. But I know he be fucking rolling. You know, he ain't rolling his grave, he dancing around with. But boy, if he felt the way I felt, I don't know. Take it, man, because I don't even want to go there.
But nah, for real though, like I say, where I was going with the government thing.
Yeah.
I was paying. I put myself on child support because of the influence of my mother. And I'll be honest, my dad, he didn't have the confidence in himself or the balls, like he say, to tell me that was a bad idea all the way. I kind of remember him kind of somewhat saying like, I don't know if you should, but it wasn't like a man should be. You got to stand on your own 2 feet and believe in what you saying and what you feel. And that's what I'm learning today. These households ain't gonna get better with us just letting women do whatever, say whatever, however. Like
especially her type. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hit you when I can, cause you deserve it. Go ahead.
And especially like my the mother of my child, her father. I'll tell you one thing. If you see this, I had a lot of respect for you when you had stood up for what was right. When your wife and Ashley was sitting there doing stuff, saying crap that didn't make no sense and all this thing. You stood up and you said that how is that right? How can that be right? And then you told Ashley that how you expect to be a man to show you the type of love you want when you sitting here going against it the whole time. But hypocrite. Then you lost your,
hypocrite. Go ahead.
But then you lost your way because you let the women in the house tear you down and let you be less than the man that you was. You went from one day telling me, yeah, that you right, and you talking to him, to the next day, oh well, you got to do what you got to do so she won't be mad. Your happy wife, happy life. That's some bullshit. All that's bullshit, and y'all need to change it. My parents, y'all need to change it. I don't know what it's gonna take, but that's not the way to live, and that's not the way to be.
Oh, we got to give it what it takes. I mean, you ain't got to change, but y'all know me for real, and you know this ain't me the way you know, and I'm telling you what it is. I've been touched. I got that spirit, whatever you call it, and they kind of took it away a lot and made me realize that I was fucking it up, trying to do it the way I did since you were so upset, talking about who was gonna get killed and all that. That's some fucking nonsense. What it was, all y'all ass was scared, and it go to show you how we know we talking about, especially me, of all the men and people that involved, you the one called barking at your son first about how you gonna get somebody killed. Yeah, you ain't say that to me, but when I got on the phone, you thought you were gonna double down on that shit, and I hung up in your face. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
And that's what needs to start happening. That's what needs to start happening, man. Like that. I tell you what, I love my daddy to death, and you not a bad man. That's what I'm saying. I've been in here in Pensacola, Florida, learning about you, learning how you used to be.
And it wasn't bad shit all, so you can kiss my ass. Go ahead.
And so my thing is, people say how much you was a jolly person, a happy person. You were the life of the party sometimes.
She took it from you. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. That's what we said there for by God. Believe that. So you can get mad at anything he say. Because, see, we probably wouldn't be here the way we are if y'all would try to listen to him. The man had dreams. He wanted to be a football player. So did I. But I realized somewhere along the way that wasn't going to happen. So I readjusted. He never had a chance to readjust because you never supported him. I mean, I all the years I played, and I loved it. I wish my dad was there every one, or at least had the ability to be there and just couldn't make it. You ain't got no excuse. You working, but you gonna work more than me. And taking care of him the way I do, that's a double time job. You don't even fucking know. Because you know why you don't know? Because you too busy using work to please your greedy ass wife. And you know what? Everything gonna change. So if you can't stamp this and talk to her and fix it, well, it's about time. You ain't gonna like it, but I'm doing you a favor. Because, I ain't gonna say she ain't no good, but she ain't necessarily no good for you. But see, I didn't want to do this, but it didn't got too far. And I almost got locked the fuck down about God himself trying to take care of this shit. Since I ain't gonna do it like that no more. And he ain't had no problem with what I'm doing now. So y'all either better fix something. We ain't asked for nothing but for him to be able to talk to his daughter with all that interference and trying to have to chase her down and her be at your house for 4 or 5 days before you call her 5 minutes before her mama gonna call. Yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta see yourself to maybe change it. Because right now, y'all in denial. And you damn sure lost. And don't say nothing about God leading you and all that shit. That's what's wrong with most of y'all. You don't know what God is. But I always knew he was there, but now I know for sure. So you can take my word you want. I'm gonna do what he say. And the rest of y'all, you can get on board or get thrown the fuck off or whatever they say.
Yeah. And see, you know, and this the thing too. I'm gonna acknowledge for all the men or whoever out there. You got to recognize our problems that we have, and my parents, they did what they did, and they not perfect. But y'all definitely could have been better. But that's the thing, we can change it. But me getting to the point I'm saying is, I had to realize the problems that I have, and that, you know what I'm saying, that came with my childhood. And I didn't even recognize it took somebody like my uncle, somebody that genuinely cares and want you to grow and be better.
But they don't know what that is.
To simply point out what was wrong. Man, I got a lot of problems. I got confidence problems. I got speaking problems. Yeah. I can be better.
Yeah, he can. But you know what? They don't need him to run down his problems with y'all, because y'all should know him. Put it a little over here more. Put it back some. Got this song. Damn, I'm on the wrong spot. Hold on.
But no, you know, like I say, I got
this
these
the real
problems.
shit,
I got these problems, but I ain't gonna let it defeat me. Just like y'all should.
But you wanted it to in your own little fucking way for whatever satisfaction you're supposed to get. But you know what? This ain't all about y'all for now. I almost got everything taken from me as quick as it was given to me trying to worry about y'all. And that's another lesson I learned, the punishment, the torturous punishment I took. You can keep fucking around and think you getting over on something. And my brother, he been so blind, he's scared. And I don't want to fuck with your family, because you do got 2 daughters. But truth be told, and I'm sorry, you can go shaking your boots now. I bet you won't call me and talk to me about this, yelling or not. He'll probably be better off, and them too, if they got away from you. Because from what I heard and seen about this, what I know, it ain't talking about you. I had to listen, I always knew you wasn't right. And because God sent me to say it, I ain't got nothing to be, and he gave my voice free, and you know this true. So since you think you some pseudo-religion person with your big old going to big church stuff, you know what I'm saying? You like going to them big ass churches, give away somebody else's money because you ain't making it. Yeah, I'm going to break you down to your knees emotionally, and that's all I want to do until you start treating this boy right. Because I can come here and do this, and people know you. And y'all gonna stay up in Houston trying to hide out for a while. No anybody gonna come try to kill y'all. Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all. I wasn't gonna do nothing to you. You was scared of me, because you ain't never seen me that way. And that did come from God, but I abused it. But no more. This how you want me to do.
This is the mission. This is what we own.
Yeah.
I'm sharing, and this is not to destroy my family or anything. I want y'all to get better. Because I know I can be better, and I'm going to be better. And I'm going to get to my daughter with y'all help or without it. Because I got the father and the ancestors on my side. And we got a mission, and we're going to get it going.
That's a fact.
My daughter going to be good. And she probably, just like me, she probably got a couple of problems. But just believe, I'm going to fix my problems so I can come and fix her problems. We're going to be good.
Right. Now,
but this is the message I wanted, that with all this being said, man, all the men out there, take hold of y'all households. And I'm not talking about being ignorant and arrogant and all that bull crap and slapping your wife around. I'm talking about take hold of y'all households and stop letting women change y'all minds about something that y'all know in y'all spirit is right.
You right. Now that's good. Let me see something about that real quick. Yeah, listen, I'm a man, and I've been single for a long time, and I'm probably gonna be single for a long time because I can't tolerate not even hardly 2 of the things that some of y'all do. Yeah, I mean, the weave, I tolerate because if you got to, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's horrendous. I've seen beautiful brown-skinned, copper-colored people with their own fucking hair, and that's a wonderful thing. However you do it. Fuck out of here. All them stupid eyelashes, what the fuck you trying to see? Into the future? That's like a stethoscope? Oh, yeah, this who you dealing with now. And this ain't necessarily all God's gift. They just unleashing what I already had. That little problem I had is stuttering, got in the way. As long as I do right, and they showed me that. So all y'all, I'm coming. But the ones who fucking with them personally, listen, you didn't like it, and it's scared to share you the way I did it before. But you gonna see this one too. We gonna make sure, because I know you don't see it now because we making it. But when the time it come out, you could be the first one looking for it. And let's see how you react then. You might call them actually. But you won't, because you too much of a coward, all y'all.
And trust me,
every last one of you.
These conversations ain't gonna keep going.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lose my character in talking to y'all.
No, he already lost his character being raised by you. Of course not.
But this is the thing. I am gaining confidence that I need for this mission and more. But I'm gonna make sure I get right so I can get my situation right so I can do my part in saving the world. Whatever we gotta do. Save my people, not saving the world.
We ain't got no choice on this mission because we try to do it our way, not even on purpose. And I got fucked up. I'm gonna tell you, every time I think about it, it's like, bro, I come out here every day and do this shit, wherever, and burn up whoever with this. Cause it's more than that, but yeah, and you can tell I'm not the same. I mean, the ones we know me, but I'm different anyway from most y'all. For most people, when it comes to this, cause even your best talkers on YouTube, when they come to trying to shut somebody down, it ain't too much shit that you can bring at me that I can't win, cause I don't really fuck with shit I don't know, and most of the shit y'all talking, this shit don't nobody know, only dumbasses. I'm sorry to tell you, it's the truth. Hey. Listen, I was calling the face or the face man before we really got set, but they showed me yesterday that they wanted him to be the face man. Only problem, and I'm trying to let him be that, but right now we gotta start over, so I gotta take a little bit of lead to get it right. But unfortunately for some of y'all, he gonna get a chance to tell his story. I'm gonna make sure he can set it up so he can tell it right. Cause y'all been running, hiding, and playing your little games, and won't none of you talk to me. You know I've been helping him. And all you want to do is stand back and see what happens, see him fall. You just waiting, but it wasn't gonna never happen. But it almost did just not because I went against God. I'm just gonna say God's so it's easy for you, but it's the Most High, the ancestors. It's a bunch of them. Some of it is my performing family that so-called body laying in the cemetery right now. I tried to tell my mom and dad and said, hey, I didn't know for sure. It freaked out, but if you know my mom, she tried her best to pretend like she didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, but I know better. She did, but she like she always is. She don't want to deal with shit that she think is gonna hurt her. But mama, if you ain't, hold on, mama, this is important, because I ain't gonna get to say it to her. You know how she is. I tried to tell you, what you so scared of, and I hope you don't see us no time soon, because even after hearing all this, you'll still be like, oh, what are you talking about? So it ain't no big deal.
Love you, Grandma.
Yeah, he can say it again so I can say something.
Love you, Grandma.
Yeah, he can say that now without being attacked for it. It's a goddamn shame. Yeah, they don't care. It's a goddamn shame. Now, I ain't tearing down my mom, and I'm trying, because I love her to death, and anybody who got any sense know that. But I'm just highlighting to say that's part of the problem. She done took on everybody else fucked up energy, including his own folks. They think he do everything wrong, but they don't see how he tried, and they don't realize the damage they caused. But I ain't trying to fucking besmirch you and shit. Not really, except for more than I already did. But you deserve that, and I'm being nice, for real. We ain't gonna go that deep. We ain't got to, because I know. For one thing, your spirit ain't that strong, period. God will have to give you like 30 gallons of that shit for it to even start to take. So you can set up.
And there's one thing too that I don't think he remembered to mention about Grandma when he told her that message. So some of y'all can see, somewhat see how real it is. He told her that, and the father and the ancestors, or his father and my granddaddy, talked to her already to put a picture of him, an old picture. And it's just all this so-called coincidence stuff. It's not coincidence.
No.
That's the father doing what he do, and the ancestors doing what they do. So stop thinking stuff be having a coincidence, because it don't be. It really don't.
Yeah.
But like I say, he went in to tell Grandma that her husband has wanted to speak to her, and she put up an older picture of him up out of nowhere, and then he told her. That ain't coincidence. And
she immediately went into her defensive mode, and like I couldn't have no idea what I was talking about. I already knew that, so I was prepared to cut it, and I did. Because I could see she want to know, but she don't, because she's scared of what it mean to her. And what I was saying about that, for her, listen, I can deal with, I can feel them enough to tell you, she all right. Because I ain't never really held it against her. I was too strong. They made sure of that before I realized it. I thought it was all me. Yeah, I doubt it. But I had my part. So, yeah. we do love you, and we decided to kick back a little bit because I'm tired of being abused, just trying to come see you. Because I got in a sense, unlike the rest of you, whether they close or some miles away, you know, they'll take a trip somewhere past that to come back on their way back. And everybody else who right there, who always too busy, even though I got a business and been trying to re-raise this man. And that's some real shit because he do need a lot of help. But we getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Y'all.
I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
you're gonna say
but
something.
one thing I want to say to the others, because I know there's others out there.
Take your time.
The ones that's pure heart, that's genuine, and try to do all the best that they can be to be pure and genuine. Don't change for the ones that can't do it, because if we start building enough of us out there, we can overtake all the bullshit, all the people that won't get over their past, all the people that won't get over their childhood and all that. We can start building a better way. And I'm saying that because I done tried to show a lot of love to a lot of people in my own way, just being a child, just trying to be loving. My own parents, my own mama, daddy, I try to come hug them, love them on them, and they reject it so hard that it upset me a little bit, and it made me question, like, what's going on? Because all I'm trying to do is show love in my best way. And that's the thing, you know, they wasn't right in their own souls to accept that love that I was trying to genuinely give. And I started questioning myself. Be smart, but don't change who you are.
Oh no, wait a minute. Some of y'all do need to change a little bit. See, he got a great. We in case y'all don't know, I'm his uncle. This is my nephew. Well, we pretty much the same people, except the fact that I take very little shit, but I mean, I put up with a lot. But when you take it too far, you gonna know. He done learned to as big and strong as he is and can be. He's 6'4", but in his overall soul, he about 6'1", 6 feet. No, I mean I'm about 6 feet, so he don't like you about 5'11", cause I give him 6 feet. I'm 6 feet, but you can go on and give me about 7 feet. Or even 8'5". It ain't no joke, man. But when it comes to God, you can give me about a 0 after last night. So we gonna put an end to this, cause you know he gonna sit there and try to sweep the world to death in one video, and then we gonna have shit to say. No, it's right, but it's fine.
I definitely can't go, and that's how passionate I am.
Well,
so
see that.
So this is just the first of many to come. But people ain't got that much time, cause they ain't taking away my uncle's voice in one day, and making me have to gain the confidence to come on here and talk to y'all for y'all to keep wasting time.
And they gave it back. They gave it back this morning, and I realized why too, just now doing this video, because they wanted him to be the lead. But by the time we finished trying under such pressure, they realized this shit was gonna never work. So if they wanted to get the message out right, he gonna do his part, because we opposite. Y'all need that. But for all y'all that's in my sights, damn, I got guns on. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck that is. But for all y'all that's in my sights, that's what it is. I'm on the road. For all y'all that's in my sights, if we come across each other on this platform that some of y'all think y'all so damn slick on, but remember, it ain't just me. I do got some help. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you're gonna bring it, you gonna come to the fight, you better be loaded up right. And I ain't talking about no shit where you can load up with some metal bullets. I mean, I got motherfuckers on here saying bullets. You can't say shit on YouTube, but it ain't gonna stop me, because I already been promised. I do what I'm supposed to do. Everything else will be taken care of, and so far, so good.
Exactly.
I mean, it's been rough, but you know, before we close out, listen, I got plenty to say. It ain't because I want to. I'm required to. That's been made clear. So for myself personally, from CopperColoredLifestyle.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, look.
This is Marcus Griffin. Don't let them close it out. Peace.
Look now, we got a lot of stuff to do. We don't have a lot of time, y'all. We gonna have a lot more videos coming out. We love y'all. Y'all stay easy and stay breezy. Peace.